And that is 75 Hunter, so I am free from these whirly gigs. I can start doing Big Game Hunter, and it's just one more level of that to get to 76 for Lord of Imperium. But man, am I glad to be done with this place. Alright, first Bagretta Rex kill, loot. Come on, baby Bagretta or Dragon Maddock? Nothing. And there's making and meeting history complete. Just a couple of quests that are required for other quests. Good to get out of the way. I think one or both of them are required for an RD task as well. And that is one of a kind quest complete. Absolutely massive quest. All that XP reward's gonna get me the summoning level for Prif, 75 summoning. There we go. 90k mage XP, not gonna give me a level. 45k dungeoneering XP, gonna give me a level apparently. And then divination is like 5k, nothing. So yeah, there we go. That 75 summoning, big Prif rec. All I have left for Prif is 75 prayer. So like as soon as I get killing Vyres, that's gonna be easy to finish off that requirement. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to mention the Dragon Rider amulet. This is a really useful amulet. It's got like really good stats for every style and 10 prayer bonus, which is huge. It makes your prayers last so much longer, and it doubles like bone burial XP. So a feasible prayer method would also be killing frost dragons. That's decent prayer XP per hour at this level. And there is 80 smithing, which is a big smithing level. It unlocks Invention once I get 80 crafting, and then just a bunch of like quests and Bane smithing. It's a big level. Godsword blade. I think we might actually have enough to make a blade, but you know, Godswords are not exactly useful at this point. And then I'm gonna keep this spare set of Necronium +4 because that's gonna be decent tank armor for melee for like Vyres or whatever I'm trading melee on. So yeah, I'm glad I had some extra Necronium bars. Okay, that's actually the third Woody pet in our group, which is just ridiculous at these levels. I got it at what, 78 woodcutting? Yeah, 3 out of 4 Woody havers. Okay, well that's the first skilling pet on the account. Cool. And I guess this is also where we decide if we are claiming these pets or banking them. Let's claim them. Like, I'm already doing the whole banking thing in the hardcore, so yeah, there we go. I unlocked Woody the woodcutting pet. This was my first double dinosaur, which should get me the rest of the way to 76 Hunter, which is, of course, the last requirement for Lord of Vampirum. I accidentally clicked out of the interface, but Lord of Vampirum requirement's done, so now it's just 78 range that I need, and 80 Herblore, of course, to finish River of Blood's requirement. And that is so exciting because I just want that Sun Spear and get those Vyres going. And there is 78 range, which should be one of the requirements for River of Blood. So the last requirement left is just the 80 Herblore, which I should basically get to from the XP reward from Lord of Vampirum. May have to dip into the penguin points to get me the rest of the way there, but it's good to be done with range for River of Blood. This Abyss training is like the only decent range training method at this level. It's just crowded since the Group Ironman release, so I'm really glad to be basically done with the Abyss. Whoa, this cutscene is graphic. Jeez. And that is Lord of Imperium complete. Big quest, tons of XP. Did I not get a single level from all the XP rewards? Except for, of course, the 3 75k XP books and Herblore. That should get me up to 79, I believe. Yep, 79 with, what is that, 122k left till 80, which is going to be hopefully from penguin points here in just a moment. Oh, yep, that'll do it. Penguin points OP. 80 Herblore, which means, of course, I have all the levels I need for River of Blood. Let's get it! Okay, I just finished that boss fight with 41 HP left. And out of food, out of prayer. That was close. And that is River of Blood quest complete, the finale of the Vampire series, and just one of the most rewarding quests in the game. Sun Spear, tier 78 weapon for all 3 styles, and sort of the ticket for training in low-level Invention and prayer, and all sorts of things that you get through there. That's 81 Herblore, can make some Sardom and Brews if I wanted to. Big quest complete right there.
That is. Is that a YouTuber voice or not? I'm not sure.
Oh.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh!
There we are. Broadcast locked
Blizzard
in.
buddies.
Great, I'm gonna think this clip is saved as just the River of Blood completion. Now I gotta use the same clip, for the Journey Tier 7 achievement broadcast. There's the devotion ability. That took way longer than I thought it was gonna take. That's going straight on the Revo bar for Vires. Been doing some Vires, and then this Nemi Force is gonna get me to 70 prayer, which is a big level, of course. It unlocks those 4 normal prayer book, like best in slot prayers and stuff. So yeah, that's a big unlock. But yeah, 5 more levels for Prif. Oh yeah, and this is the method, by the way. Basically, semi-AFK here, the Vampirism Aura, Pray Mage, have Devotion on the bar. Decent prayer XP per hour, and then the drops are insane. I've already made like 4 mil here, just alching the split bark bodies and the salvage and the seeds and the herbs and the winazamis and the limpet roots and the red spider's eggs. It's all just really good account progression stuff. So I'll be camping here for a good while, every time Vampirism is off cooldown, basically. Hey, that's a Begreta Rex egg, unchecked. Awesome, that's 1 out of 2 for a potential breeding pair at 106 farming. But yeah, that's a nice drop to see. We take those. That was on my 13th Begreta Rex hunt, so like, nice RNG there. And that's the second Begreta Rex egg, so that's a potential breeding pair. 50-50 chance.
Big.
Nice. 2 eggs and 17 KC.
Bro.
Nice.
Some Iron Man is cursing your existence right now.
Yeah. Are they 1 in 80? There's 85 HP, which actually unlocks a decently useful ability. It's like a budget Excalibur for the Gothixian Butterfly. We've officially hit the green cash stack. Big 80 defense means I can wield Bane armor, which should make this Vires a bit more chill. Man, 80 defense unlocks so many things. That last hour of Vires got me like 4k from 75, so here we are finishing off 75 prayer at the Chaos Altar, which means I now have all the levels I need for Plague's End. Huge quest to get done. I mean, not done yet, but like, let's go get it. Let's unlock Elf City. And that is Plague's End quest complete. Just one of the biggest quests to get done on any account. You unlock Elf City. You get a ton of XP and like 10 different skills. Like, how many levels am I gonna get out of these? 3, I guess? Herblore, Agility, and Construction to level 80. Wow, yeah, those are some big levels there. But Plague City done. Let's go play some harps. Oh, and of course you gotta show the cutscene, right? Just iconic. But yeah, anytime I need to AFK some stuff, I'm gonna be playing some harps, because I need like 3 more crafting levels to Invention. Almost 80 crafting. Is this cutscene working? Was it supposed to just show sky there? But okay. Yeah, this cutscene is clearly bugging out. We got floating elders. Yeah, sure. Ooh, there is the Dragon Mattock from Big Game Hunter. Got that at 78 total hunts, and that's just such an important item for archaeology. It means one of us gets to make the Incando Mattock, because apparently after you make the Incando Mattock, you can't share it or store it, which is such a bummer. Ant wound up being the designated archaeologist, I guess, so he took that Dragon Mattock and made a lot of use out of it. And there is 80 Hunter, which unlocks a ton of stuff. Most importantly for me, the Spicati Apterosaur, so just another big game hunter monster to hunt. It also means I can lay another trap for doing normal hunter. And there is Blood Runs Deep complete. There's a big quest to get done, basically the end of the Fremnik quest line pretty much. And most importantly, the reason you do that quest is the 450k prayer XP. So let's see, more skills, prayer. Make sure gotta make sure I don't misclick any of that stuff, because it's a lot of XP to waste if I misclick. 150k like 3 times, and that's just from 75 to 78 prayer, just like that. 50k off of 79. So yeah, that's why you do that quest. You just get a ton of prayer XP. Okay, I think that was enough renown points. I should be able to buy my seat aside, which is it's a really nice quality of life thing to have on Slayer assignments, and for Vyres especially, gonna be able to get rid of this Morchella mushroom spores that I already have a lifetime supply of, and it gets just a ton of farming XP while you're doing your Vyre grind for prayer. So yeah, it's gonna be a big upgrade and quality of life improvement for doing Vyres. Big 85 magic. Now I can use Sunshine without having to boost. Big unlock.
Oh!
There he goes. He's
If
gone and
only I
done
did it the first time. Look at that food usage. That was pretty good.
Hopefully you get an Onyx now to make up for that one.
Make up? Excuse me? I'm gonna feed you guys all with your stone spirits, nests. If that's really what would have came out of the 500, I'm not upset. Actually, no, I still lost an Onyx. Never lucky.
And there is 80 prayer, which is requirement for light within. It also means I can claim that lamp from the end of or the world wakes to get like another free level of prayer. But yeah, this grind does not stop until basically soul split, or 95 probably for those tier 95 prayers. But yeah, these are nice to do. Yeah, there we go. 250k free XP from that XP lamp, and then I also got the fire making levels to get this XP from lighting these fires. Yeah, so Vyres have gotten me this fire making and prayer level requirement to claim these rewards. This is going to be the last kill of this Greater Demon Slayer assignment. I did this as my 50th Slayer task, so I'm going to get a ton of Slayer points. And I've been trying to get 300 Slayer points to unlock the ability to craft Rings of Slaying, because those are just so good for early invention. And you can see in my stats screen, 79 crafting with 36k left. So like half an hour of harps and I'll have invention unlocked. So kind of trying to get all these items that I need to disassemble for early invention components out of the way for augmenters and stuff, so I can use my augmented sun spear and just power level that invention. 225 Slayer points from that, so 385 Slayer points total. Should be able to buy the ability to craft Slayer rings now. Hey, nice! Decided to stay a couple more kills after the Slayer task is over, and that's a Gown of Subjugation. And so that actually completes the top and bottoms, and we actually also have a Hood of Subjugation, thanks to Accident. He got the hood and the garb, so now we got the, pretty much the most important parts of the set out of the way. So that's really nice, really big upgrade from the lunar equipment, and of course later in our journey is probably going to be used to create the tier 90 necromancy armors for those powerful cloths or whatever they are. And of course we get another ward of subjugation. That's my second one, and it's like the only piece of subjugation that is useless for us. After that nice Zammy trip, we look like an actually respectable Ironman or Group Ironman account with the subjugation instead of the lunar equipment. And should be able to purchase the ability to craft Rings of Slaying, which is going to be big for invention, disassembling stuff. Then I guess I'll throw this stuff back into the group storage, because that's what we've been doing for sharing this kind of gear, so the other people can use the subjugation and the hex crest whenever needed. Got all three of these Slayer helmet things. They came out with the necromancy one, but that one's like way higher Slayer level. Oh, by the way, this is what the group storage looks like. I don't think I've shown this very often, but yeah, we're stacking up clues, almost 200 hard clues in there, mostly from my Hellhound grind, and then just, general items that are useful for quests and stuff that you need for certain achievement diaries, and stuff that we want to share. We got one Chinchampa, one dragon so far, so not quite enough for either of those breeding pairs, but soon maybe. There's also some Bandos pieces that I think someone is using. But yeah, that's where we're at with the group storage. Oh yeah, and this is how I'm getting the gold ore for the gold bars to make those Slayer rings. Every porter charge is 10 gold ore if you're using gold stone spirits. So it's really easy to stack up a ton of gold this way. And that is 80 crafting, which unlocks invention, because I already got 80 smithing and 80 divination. So there we go. It's also a requirement for the light within. But let's go start the invention skill, I guess. There's the invention tutorial complete. And immediately after this, I can go claim that reward after back to the freezer to get 10k invention XP right away, which is a nice little boost to their first few levels of invention. And there we go, 10k invention XP goes from 4 invention to 10 invention, and yeah, give me that little broadcast for the group, at least level 10 in all skills. And I figure that's enough progress for one episode. Unlocked Invention and Elf City. Huge progress. Thanks for watching and see you next time.